Hi, I'm Mayor Tim Balderman. I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Community Business Spotlight. Joining me today is Jerry Vincey from Illinois Brick Company. Jerry, how you doing?
Mayor, thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
Tell us about your business.
Well, we're located right here in town at 1300 West Lincoln Highway, and that's just one of our 13 or 11 locations we have here in Illinois. And we service, our product line is, basically brick. That's our main focus, but we have a wide variety of products. We sell landscaping products. We sell natural stone, cultured stone. What else? A number of different things.
Sure.
Sorry about that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in business?
We've been at that location since 1995. It's a family-owned business, which actually owned the company since 1981. It's the Remus family. However, the company started in about 1889, incorporated in 1889. And at that time, we were one of the largest brick producers in the whole country.
Wow.
But we diversified ourselves from that.
So tell me about some of the services that you provide there at Illinois Brick.
Sure. Well, we have 23 salespeople staffed at all them locations, and their job is to go out and call in homeowners, builders, masons, landscapers to get specifications and service the customers. We stock material.
Sure.
We're a stocking dealer, and actually that makes us one of the largest stocking dealers actually in the Midwest. So we're very happy about that.
Tell me about some of the products and displays that you've got here.
Sure. What I brought here today was some of the newer products that we just started selling in the last couple, actually just last year. This product here is called Vast Pavers, and it's a 95% post-consumer waste product. It's made out of tires and plastic containers. In fact, 100 square feet of this would prevent 50 tires and about 1,500 plastic containers going to the landfill.
Wow.
Just 100 square feet. And the advantage over this is it'll never fade, salt won't affect it, and it is very durable.
It's got a good look to it.
Yeah, it's got a very good look. Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes,
it really does.
Yeah.
You talk about green, and that's wonderful. Obviously,
yes.
That's the direction the country's moving and is trying to be a little more conscious of the environment.
Right.
What have you got here?
This is actually rain exchange. This is actually a water collection system that you hook it up to your gutters. So on a typical roof, maybe it's 2,000 square feet roof. 1 inch of rain would generate about 1,250 gallons of water.
Wow.
Okay. So this basically collects the water coming through the gutters, captures it in a basin, which is actually like some type of milk crates. It almost looks like. And then it stores it until you're ready to use into your pond. Actually, it's called a waterless pond, which means it's very shallow in depth. And then you have a diverter when you're ready to use the water to water your garden, or you can wash your car. Some folks even take it and take it back into the bathrooms for the toilets.
Really?
So it's a pretty good system. And it also, because it's collecting the water, there's no runoff. It doesn't go into storm sewers, and that prevents excess usage on the sewers.
So your company does this as well?
We represent the company. We don't install it. We have quite a few dealers, or actually installers, that we work with, but we are one of their master distributors for aquascapes. Yeah, and they also make ponds, waterless ponds, and regular pumps for regular ponds. But that's more the aesthetics. People are getting more into, instead of moving, they're trying to spruce up their backyard.
Sure.
The easy living type thing. So that's been a big hit for us, this waterless ponds.
Oh, that's great. Now, does your company deal with the individual homeowner as well, you say, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Probably in our showrooms here, we have a very nice showroom here in New Lenox. We have some very good traffic. We'll sell to the homeowner just like we do as a contractor. But one of the services we provide is they may want to match the brick on their house. We'll send a salesman out to match it. They may want some estimating on how many brick go in a house, or how many pavers go in a patio.
Sure.
So we'll go out there and take a look at it for them.
And then you help them find an installer for
We
it?
do. If they're looking for an installer, we have quite a few very good certified contractors, both in the landscaping, the mason, installing stone. We're very well diversified in the products we sell.
That's great.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, you've been around for a long time.
Yes.
Why New Lenox? Why'd you come out here, and what is it about New Lenox that you like?
Well, I mean, we've been here, like I said, since 1995, and when we were trying to build our business up back then, we kind of looked at the areas and saw where the growth was going. And New Lenox actually was one of our first choices. It gave us a very visible area. It gave us great access to the highway systems. It gave us, actually New Lenox, the tax base is one of the lowest in Will County, and we saw a lot of growth potential. That coupled with, we feel that the town has very good on education, recreational, your government services are great, and your housing codes are phenomenal in the growth.
Now let's talk about that a little bit. We went back in 2001, I believe it was, to a first floor masonry. Tell me why you think that's a good code for a village to adopt.
Well, obviously it's for the homeowner, it's lower insurance rates. The fire department, for your aspect, the fire department, it's non-combustible material. So, and then aesthetics. It's low maintenance and great curb appeal. So the resale value of a home actually accelerates a lot faster than any other material used in brick.
Sure. So now you are dealing with residential, you're dealing with commercial, and you're branching out into a few other ventures here.
We are.
So
yes.
Is that a sign of the times, you think? Like you said, people now, maybe there's not as many new homes being built, they're trying to refurbish their
Right,
home?
they are. They're actually trying to refurbish the homes. Residential, as you well know, is down probably 88% since 2005. So we had to diversify to keep the lights on, basically. And yes, we do sell a lot of different products. And when you talk about retrofit, we do have a new product that just came out last year called Tab System, which is actually a thin brick system that instead of putting individual pieces on, it's a sheet of metal you nail right to the wall, and then these little tablets of brick, which is the same brick you see behind you. Sure. It's a thin half-inch material. It fits right in these tabs, and it's very easy, very friendly for the homeowner to do themselves or a contractor to do if it's if you need a professional done.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine this is going to really take off.
Yes.
I mean, this is what we hear from a lot of people. They want to be conscious of the environment. They want to do the right thing, yet they still care about the quality of their products and the aesthetics of their home. And this really has a great look and feel.
Yes,
to it,
great.
so.
Yeah, it does. We've had very good success with it, and it's the thing of the future, really, going green.
Is it pretty comparable? Is it a little more expensive?
It's a little bit more expensive. A typical clay paver or concrete paver is around maybe $3.50 to $4 a square foot. This is about $6.99 a square foot. Okay. So it is more. However, the installation is a lot easier. As you can tell, it's just a grid. Yeah. This grid here is a 16 by 16 grid.
Yeah, I see that. It just pops right out.
It just pops right out. You lay down the grid and you just pop these right in. So it's really homeowner friendly because once you get the ground level, which is like a 2 or 3 inch base of crushed stone, inch of sand, once that's level, you just lay this grid down there, tap it in with a nail to secure it, put it in there, sweep sand between it, and you're done.
Oh, that's great.
So it's pretty quick.
Well, I would encourage everyone to come out and look at your showroom.
Thank you.
And you've got a great location there, but
yes,
how do people get to your location off of Route 30?
Okay, well, we take Nelson Road, behind the Jewel to DeGroot Road, and then follow it around. It's sandwiched between the Jewel and the Carousel Theater.
Sure.
Yes.
All right,
yeah.
So you know how to get to the movie theater, you know how to get to Illinois
Absolutely,
Brick.
yes.
Oh, that's great. Well,
yeah.
Jerry, I appreciate you being here today. Anything else you want to tell our viewers?
One of the other things we've gotten into lately is engraving products, and for fundraisers, if you need a fundraiser, we engrave pavers. In fact, I did bring you one, Mayor.
Okay.
So
look at that.
So we do have that now. So we're engraving pavers for fundraisers, address stones, anything you can think of. We can engrave it. We can do entrance signs. So this is something new we're doing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's very good. Well, I've been called a brickhead before, so I like it. Jerry, I appreciate you being here today. Thank you for sharing with our viewers about your business. And again, it's we encourage them to come out and look at your showroom, because it is not just for commercial and contractors, it's for your individual resident as well.
We welcome them. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. And I want to thank all of you for watching this edition of Community Business Spotlight.